Hello everyone, thank you, welcome back. So as you can see, the game is running a lot smoother now, which is fantastic. So we are right now Gerlosh. We can shoot bolt. A quick pull of the trigger to loose a bolt must be reloaded after each shot to be able to fire again. It costs 2 AP, which I believe is action points. Yep, action points. Fatigue. Fatigue is gained for every action. Alright. If you accumulate too much fatigue, they may need to rest a turn before being able to use more specialized skills again. Okay, so this takes 2 action points to use and builds up 5 fatigue. And it inflicts damage to hit points. Some can ignore armor and inflicts damage to armor. Has a range of 6 tiles on even ground, more if shooting downhill. Has a 15% chance, plus 15% chance to hit, and minus 3% per tile of distance, and has 10 bolts left. Alright, we'll shoot a bolt on that guy. Okay, we immediately killed him. Oh, that was some sweet blood effects. Love that. Alright, we will reload. Alright, now we're this guy. Split Man, a slow overhead attack performed with full force to split a target in 2 from top to bottom. Has enough force that it always hits both head and body for additional damage. Yeah, please. That seems amazing. How much AP does it cost? Ooh, 6. Dang it, and I only have 9, so we'll move to, like, right here, and then end our turn with that guy. And this is Emmerich. He has Spear Wall, prepare to immediately attack any opponent that attempts to move into melee range, and on a hit, prevent that opponent from closing in. Cannot be used while already engaged in melee. Or Thrust, a well-placed thrust attack that is hard to avoid or block. There's also Knockback, uses the shield to knock back, and Shield Wall. You know what? What if we moved here and then did nothing because I moved too far? Alright, sounds great. Yeah, just really good so far. Oh, let's take some damage. Oh, cool. We're back to Eberhard. Alright, so this gentleman, let's move in close, and let's split this man in 2. Oh yeah! Well, that did a lot of damage, actually. Kinda cool. We can raise and lower camera level. What does that even mean? Show and hide trees? Oh, that's important. Show and hide hit point bars. Ah, okay. Alright, let's thrust our spear at this guy. Oh yeah! Those are statistics. You gain 91 XP probably because you killed an enemy, 91 because you killed one, 66 you didn't kill anyone, but you did the most damage, so, you know, whatever. So here's our stash. We have some grains, we have bandages, and we have the Fangshire. Huh. Alright, but we did just get a wooden stick, a butcher's cleaver, and a wooden shield. Yeah, let's take all of that. Let's go ahead and leave now. And here we are. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow shaft. Your chest heaves, pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men, and that bastard Hogarth did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Eberhard who sits down beside you. Ah, the guy who, like, split that guy right in 2. Awesome. Betting his bloodied axe on his legs. Well, it would be bloody at that point. You turn to him to reply, but before you can answer, he continues. Bernhard's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader, but all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Gerlash joins the 2 of you, still breathing heavily, then Emmerich. Save the ceremony and appointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Urlach to collect our pay. Weasel's men are slain after all. Besides, Captain, we ought to see to that wound before we lose you too. Wouldn't want to leave Gerloch in charge, right? So be it, my friend. So be it. Return to Urlach to get paid. Our objective? Cancel contract. I don't think so. Show the roster of the fighting force in your mercenary company? Sure. Alright, so you have a little bit of experience accumulated. You have 66 and you have 91. What is this? Plus. Oh, light wounds, 1 day. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so we have a rugged surecoat. a full Akaton cap. Can we hold shift and like show the difference of the two items? No. Wooden stick as opposed to a militia spear. A butcher's cleaver. Alright, 20 to 30 damage, 35 damage, 25 to 30, 20 to 35, 25% in Nor's armor. Alright, and 75%. Oh, yeah, what I have is already better. But what about the wooden shield? Plus 15, plus 15, minus 10? Okay, yeah, so that's the same as well. What about this guy? What's his equipment like? Oh, I just didn't click on him. Has a woodcutter's axe. Is this two-handed? It's one-handed. 20 to 35? 35 to 70. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. And this guy, neither one of these. No, just this guy doesn't have a hat. What if we give him the Fangshire? The Fangshire is a northern tiger skull that nestles the faces of men deeply and darkly behind two ferocious fangs. Originally worn by Baryun the Beastman, a fierce northern raider, it instilled fear into the hearts of his enemies as he went on bloody raids and burned down many a village along the coastline. When Barund was finally slain, Fangshire was taken as a trophy and went further south. Rumors proclaim that its wearer's eyes glow a sharpened yellow, allowing them to see through the very night. Yeah, let's equip that, man. I'm down. And then you're cool with the crossbow, I think. You have a knife, not made for combat. It's cool with me. I think that about does it. Perks. We have no perks. Okay, cool. So let's continue. We just do normal speed? We should probably like select a location, huh? We have 50 provisions. We'll eat 6 per day. We have 8 days at most. Tools and supplies. Repairing all your equipment will take 4 hours and requires 1 tools and supplies. Okay. Ammunition and medical supplies and 2,000 crowns. Okay. You pay out 33 crowns per day. Ah, probably for our army, huh? Alright, let's try and move here. Normal? Yeah, okay. Relations neutral. A small village in the steppe living mainly off of modest trading. Our banner's not there. Okay. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Urlach. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Gustav of Erlach, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine while a servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged, except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends to your wounds. A pin pierces your skin. The first of many stitches to come. Oh, dang. You grit your teeth, till you think you hear one break. Gustav of Arlock sits beside you and asks if you took care of Hogard. You shake your head. We killed his men, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod, and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame, a golem of pain. Gustav of Erlach hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, Sellsword. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hogard still lives. We expect to get paid for this. Well, naturally, 400 crowns is agreed upon. He gestures towards a servant who rushes to your side with the pay in hand. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hogart once and for all. And I would pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns, shall we say. Eberhard scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Emmerich stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without the band of Brodens, Eberhard would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Gerlach, by the gods, we all know he'd go chasing the womenfolk. Oh no, not the womenfolk. Until one stove his rotten head in. We need the band of Brodens. It's all we have. What say you, Captain? Eberhard burps and raises his cup to you. Gerlach playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard Hogart or not. It's up to you, Captain. Yes, we have unfinished business with Hogart. Excellent! My little birds will need some time to find where Hogart is hiding. his hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you'll be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days, time at the latest. As you leave Gustav of Arlok's house and stand on the outskirts of Urlok, Emmerich seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we find 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Bodunk town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could travel to Koppeldorf in the northwest. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping to rest there. That's what we shall do. Oh, okay, so this is a small village in the steppe living mainly off of modest trading. So we have a marketplace. Is there anything else to select? No, just the marketplace. Alright, let's click it. Oh, you guys have lots of stuff. Hello. Mead. Smoked ham. Huh. Alright, and then we have ground grains, which we already have here. Tools and supplies. We have 19 of those. We can get 20 more. 50 more ammunition. We have... Oh, we only have 38. Thought we should get some more. Sure. Alright, there we go. And then we have... Quiver... Oh. Quiver of arrows is probably what we need. Yeah? No, probably bolts, because we're doing a crossbow, yeah? Let's see. Is this better than the crossbow, though? Range 7 tiles. The other one was only 6. And this doesn't look like it has a negative to how many damage it does per tile. So yeah, let's try that. Straw hat, an apron, occultist hood. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave the marketplace. And hire. Oh, we can hire a few men here. Alright, so Karsten. A caravan's hand's life is tough, but Karsten could hardly stand staying in one place for too long. One day, goods went missing, and the hand was blamed for it, promptly ending his time with the caravan. Well versed to traveling, he seems like a natural fit to the tasks already befit for a mercenary. Alright, so he wants 9 coins daily and 195 up front. Yeah, let's hire him. Then Randolph, an annoyance to most, he's a mere peddler. He'll dance, he'll sing, he'll boast, and he'll act a king. Anything to make a sale. If hired, he promises you'll get a special discount on a virility-enhancing potion. Well, you know I want that. Alright. Wolfram the Quick. Ah, he even has a nickname. Look at that. Working on and off, Wolfram is known as a day tailor. Someone to ask whenever an extra hand is needed. Wolfram considered the fighting profession one that doesn't run out of work these days. So traveling mercenary companies seemed a good opportunity to see a bit of the world. Alright, yeah, we'll hire you too. Alright, now let's look at our roster. Oh, you guys are happy. In good spirit. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Has a 25% chance to start battle at confident morale. Morale. Morale is one of the 5 stats and represents the mental condition of combatants. So morale checks triggers on these occasions: killing an enemy, seeing an enemy be killed, seeing an ally be killed, seeing an ally flee, being hit for 15 more points, being engaged by more than one opponent, and using certain skills like rally. Okay? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh, these guys are sad. Oh, they're so dissatisfied. Poor guys. Do they get a... Can only have steady morale or worse. Okay, so you can't have in good spirit at this point. Interesting. Okay, so these guys don't have any weapons. However, we have weapons. So that's a knife. Let's... Should we give him a wooden stick instead? Nah, his knife's fine. Guy has a dagger. Nice. This guy doesn't have anything. So maybe we give him a bow? He'll be an archer now. And he has ammunition. Oh, okay. We need we probably need a quiver, eh? Alright, and this guy, a dagger, 15 to 35 damage. This does 15 to 25. You know what? We're going to give him the Butcher's Cleaver. And we're also going to give him a Wooden Shield. And there we go. That should change some things. Ah, wait. So if he has 2 stars in his stat, it probably means that he's good at it, I imagine. So this guy has 3 stars in ranged defense, but he has none. This guy has 1 star in resolve, 1 star in melee defense, and 1 star in ranged defense. Huh. Alright. Whatever. Okay, so he has a quiver of bolts, so we probably need to find a quiver of quiver of arrows. Excellent. That'll do. And did we need any more armor? Well, I'd like to see someone wear this cultist hood. It does nothing, but we're gonna wear it. Because, you know, we're the Band of Brodens. You can't have a Band of Brodens without someone wearing a cultist hood. The Butcher's Cleaver guy! Aw, yeah. Oh, that's Death Incarnate right there. Okay, and then this guy. Let's give him a quiver of arrows. Most excellent. This guy has the quiver of bolts. Most excellent. And can you dual wield? No. Right? But can you, like, put a knife in, like, a... Alright, cool. So, yeah, these are interesting pockets or something. Okay, cool. So we have everything we need, and we're going to leave. But this is where I'm going to end this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please click the like button. It helps out a great deal, and I'll see you next time.